Off lecture. Learn beyond class.
Hi friends and welcome to Off Lecture, Learn Beyond Class. And this is chapter 1, Patterns in Mathematics. You have to find the rule and you have to extend the list. You have to recognize the pattern in each sequence of table 1, write the next 3 numbers and then write the rules in your own words. Okay, I'm giving you these are the model answers. Like first situation is the 4 sample rows and then you have the answers also written to it, but just first go through yourself. Like if we are talking about odd numbers, what will be the next 3 numbers and what is the rule that we are applying. So we should know what will be the further numbers in the given sequence and we should also know what rule it is following. Okay, so if we talk about odd numbers, we know the sequence is 1 plus 3, 1 comma 3 comma 5 comma 7 comma 9 comma 11 comma 13. That is every time we adding plus 2 to get the new number. So for the next 3 numbers we have to add 2. So 13 plus 2 will give 15, 15 plus 2 will give 17, 17 plus 2 will give 19. So what is the rule that we are following here? We are following the rule that we are adding 2 each time where the sequence is starting from 1. Okay, but if the sequence was starting with 2, what we will be getting? We will be getting the sequence of even numbers. Yes, 2 comma 4 comma 6 comma 8 comma 10. So you have to correlate the things with each other. It's not that this rule is valid for only odd numbers. This rule is valid for even numbers as well, but the only change is if the sequence is starting with 1, then it is odd numbers, and if the sequence is starting with 2, then it is the even numbers. Okay, then triangular numbers 1 comma 3 comma 6 comma 10 comma 15 comma 21 comma 28. So what was the rule that we were following in the triangular number? That we are increasing the gap also by 1. So 1 plus 2 gives 3, plus 3 will give 6, plus 4 will give 10, plus 5 will give 16, or sorry 15, plus 6 will give 21, plus 7 will give 28. Then we have to add plus 8 to get 36, plus 9 to get 45, plus 10 to get 55. And now once you know the rule, you can keep on continuing. That plus 11 will give you 66. Okay, and so on. Then comes power of 2. That is every number is getting doubled every time. So 1, then 2, then 2 times 2 is 4, then 2 times 2, that is 2 raised to power 3 is 8, then 2 raised to power 4 is 16, then 2 raised to power 5 is 32, then 2 raised to power 6 is 64. It means 2 raised to power 7 should be 128. So how you will get this? Like 2 raised to power 7 calculation can be tricky. So what we are doing is we are doubling it. The rule is doubling it. So if we multiply 64 with 2, what we will get? 2 times 4 is 8, 2 times 6 is 112. So we will get 128. Then again we will double it. So 128 times 2 is 16, 5 and 2, that is 256, then 512. So the rule is we are doubling it each time. Then again Virahanka numbers or Fibonacci series. We should know both the names. Okay, we should know both the names, Fibonacci series and Virahanka numbers. So we have 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 5 comma 8 comma 13 comma 21. Now we know that the next number will be the addition of the previous two number. So 13 plus 21 is 34. Then again 21 plus 34 will give you 55 and 34 plus 55 will give you 89. So the rule is that we have to add the last two or the previous two numbers. Okay, so pretty easy. Once the rule is clear, once the logic is clear, everything is easy. Okay, now let's visualize the number sequences. Okay, so here's the question nobody asks. Why are they called triangular numbers? When we were discussing the triangular numbers, no one or we itself don't ask to ourselves like why they are known as triangular numbers. We understood the rule that when we keep on increasing the gap by 1, we will get the triangular numbers. But why they are triangular numbers? Okay. So can you ask yourself why they are getting, or why they are known as triangular numbers? Usually, a lot of students write because they are triangular. That earns 0. It repeats the name instead of explaining it. But why that word? Why that pattern has been given the name of triangular? The answer is that you have to stop reading these as numbers and start drawing them as dots. That is, by drawing it, or by turning the numbers into picture of dots, it often shows why a sequence behaves the way it does, why the name has been given by drawing the number as a sequence of dots. So let's see how we can identify using the dots. So if you see all ones, every number will represent a single dot. If we are talking about counting numbers, there will be one dot, then two dot, then three dot, then four dot, then five dot. If we talk about odd numbers, so if we arrange the odd numbers, this is one dot, then one dot above and two dot below, it becomes three. Then we are increasing by two. It means that we will add one dot here and one dot here. So it will become this pattern. We will keep on doing this pattern. So we will get 7 and 9. If we start with 2, so if we keep on adding plus two dots every time, so we will get these two dots, then we will get a square, then we will get we will get these two rows of threes, then we will get these two rows of fours, and then we will get these two rows of five dots. Now let's come to the triangular numbers. So why they are known as triangular numbers? Because when we keep on adding plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, they form a triangle. Okay, if you see, this is a single dot, but when we added 2 to it, it created a triangle. Okay, then if you add 3 to it, it created again a triangle with bigger size. Then if we again add 4, it will add, or it will create a triangle of a bigger size. So you can see dots stacked in the rows of 1, 2, 3, 4 to make a triangle. That's why the series or the sequence is known as triangular series. Now, if we see the square series, every dot or every number in the sequence will create a full square grid. That is one single dot. 4 is the square of 2. So 2 square will become 4 dots. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a full square grid. Then 3 square, that is 9. So if you arrange them in 3 rows and 3 columns, it will give you again a full square grid, again a full square grid, again a full square grid. So this is known as squares. So this is how the names of these patterns has been given. Okay, now if you see the cubes will move you from squares to cubes, that is from two-dimensional drawing to three-dimensional drawing. Okay, if we are drawing the dots in 2 dimensions, that is we have height and we have base, so we are building a pattern of squares. But if we are creating a pattern of cube, we will have 3 dimensions, that is we have the length, we have a breadth, we have a height also. So it fills a whole solid cube. That is, one is a single cube like this, single cube like this. Then 8, if you arrange the squares like this, so you will get 8. So there are 8 squares in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 on the back side. 1, 2, and there we have 3 and 4. So it becomes 8. Now if you see 3 square, that sorry, 3, this is 1 cube, this is 2 cube, and this is 3 cube. So 3 cube is 27. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 cubes in one wall. 9 cubes in one wall. So in the middle wall also there are 9 cubes, and in the last wall also there are 9 cubes. So total 9 plus 9 plus 9, which is 27. Okay, then we have 64, then we have 125. Okay, and remember 36 is both a square number and a triangular number. If you see, if we continue this series, we will get 36 also here. And if we continue this series, we will get 36 also here. So 36 is nothing but 6 square. And if we continue this, so we will get 15 plus 6 is 21 plus 7 is 28 plus 8 is 36. So 36 is a number which comes in triangular numbers also and square numbers also. सो नाम आसमान से नहीं आए, ठीक है, किसी ने ऐसे ही रैंडमली इनके नाम नहीं रख दिए, नाम शेप्स से आए हैं। जब भी किसी सीक्वेंस में अटक जाओ तो डॉट्स बनाने का ट्राई करो, डॉट्स बना के देख लो, नाम भी मिल जाएगा और उसका रूल भी मिल जाएगा। और एग्जाम में डायग्राम बता देना, क्योंकि एक डायग्राम 2 लाइन के एक्सप्लेनेशन के बराबर होता है। अगर आपने किसी सीक्वेंस को डायग्राम के थ्रू दिखा दिया, इट मीन्स यू हैव एक्सप्लेन दैट सीरीज और सीक्वेंस in 2 lines. So instead of writing 2 lines, if you just draw the shape, this will give you full numbers. Okay. Now, so why these names? The names is hidden. The shape is hidden inside the name. Each name comes from the shapes of dot it makes. Okay. That is, if you draw the dots, the name explains itself. So if you write a triangular series, let's say I am writing a triangular series. So triangular series is the shape which is a triangle. So this will be a triangle. So it will form a continuous triangles. If we write a square, square itself is telling that it will be square in shape. That is the representation of this series by dots or by any kind of drawing will be a square. If we talk about cube, cube will create a 3-dimensional cube. And if we talk about hexagonal, hexagonal will create an hexagon. That is 1 plus 6 will give you 7, then 19, then that is we are adding plus 12. 1 plus 6 is 7, 7 plus 12 is 18, oh sorry 19, and 19 plus 18 is 37, 37 plus 24 will give you 61. Okay, so this is hexagonal in nature. Later on we will see how these hexagons are also created. Okay, now comes activity 3, that is why are 1, 3, 6, 10, 15 called triangular numbers, and show that 36 is also a triangular number and a square number. In the previous slides, I told you that 36 is a triangular number also and it's a square number also. So with triangular, you should visualize as a triangle starting from 1 point, then 2 points, then 3 points, then 4 points, then 5 points, then 6 points, then 7 points. So this will create a 36 dot triangular figure. And when we talk about 36 as a square number, so every row will be having 8 dots. So it will create a complete square grid of having 8 dots, sorry, 6 dots in every side. Okay. I think this diagram is confusing you. Let me draw it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we'll keep on drawing like this and we will get our 36 dots or a full grid of 6 cross 6. Like this. Okay. So 36 makes a triangle and it makes a square. Same number of dots but two completely different shapes. एक ही नंबर, दो बिल्कुल अलग शेप्स. नंबर्स नहीं बदला, सिर्फ नंबर्स को रिप्रेजेंट करने का तरीका बदला. एक ये छोटा सा पॉइंट है जो पूरे चैप्टर का मेन पार्ट है, मेन एसेंस है. दैट इज वी आर आइडेंटिफाइंग एंड ट्राइंग टू ड्रॉ द पैटर्न्स इन द नंबर्स. Now, carefuls. Someone tells you 15 is both triangular or square. Will you agree to his or her words? Let's think for some seconds and then tell me the answer. No, you have to say no. 15 is triangular, which is yes. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. It is a triangular series, but no whole number multiplied by itself will give you 15, which is the essence or the rule for a series to be square. Because 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16. So either are we are getting 15 anywhere? No. So 15 is a triangular series. 15 is a number in a triangular series, but not in a square series. Okay.